that's the generator and the compressor that we use to run the Pari for the air. That's the one we obviously had to use outside when we were across at sheep pens because we didn't have any power, so that's just the way we had to work it before. And then I used a leisure battery for the machine, but it's now plugged into the shed power. So yeah, we're just using that just now because I mean there's nothing wrong with it. It still works, does the job, and we had all of it there, so it made sense just to keep using it. So yeah, but I made sure that we got such a long pipe when we got it made, when we got the pipe and everything delivered, that it's like 50 metres. So yeah, there's plenty of length, so I've got it as far away as I can, just to keep the noise down a bit. Because that was the only downside when we were across at sheep pens, which had that burn away all day. So yeah, minor detail though. Anyway, got my big batch of ewes and lambs off the hill and inside. So I'm gonna go through them here. Got my shedding set up, so I've got one pen here, big pen out here, and another pen there. So I'm gonna wean the lambs because I think they're at a nice size at the moment, and I'm gonna do what I've done with the rest of them, put them on to better grass and try and push them on a wee bit, and give the ewes plenty of time to recover because yeah, it threw up a few challenges this year with having so many triplets and the constant bad weather. So I'm wanting to try and be a wee bit better to the ewes, give them plenty of time to recover before the tups go back in, and hopefully manage that whole thing a bit better. I'll definitely be a lot more aware this year of the weather, you know, if we scan that well again, how to sort of handle it better. Like, I mean, every year you're learning, every year is totally different. You can't say, right, this works every single year, or I have to do this. It's just, you kind of just have to go with it and whatever works at the time. But it's definitely been a learning curve this year, for sure. I mean, I am quite hard on myself and I make it out like it's been an absolute disaster. It really hasn't. And looking at the lamb numbers that we got at tailing time, you know, compared to what we scanned, etc., like that was really good. And I was being really hard on myself, but that's just the way I am. There's always room for improvement, don't get me wrong. There's always things that you can do to improve things, and that's what I'm looking at in the finer detail. Before I sort of push on and try and keep increasing numbers, I want to really knuckle down and get this sorted as best I can, so that, you know, by adding in more ewes doesn't scare me too much. But we'll see. So you can see the lambs that are less than 37 kilos are coming out gate 2, so they're coming out to the left of the Pari here, and they're getting batched up as a group to head slightly further away from the farm. So the lambs that are 37 kilos and above are getting a wee mark on their bum, and then they're going straight on, again separated out into a different batch. And then the ewes, as you can see there, they're going out gate 3, so they're going out to the right hand side. obviously see the odd lamb in here with the ewes. That's the big ones that we'll be going for ourselves for private kill. So they're not going for another sort of 10 days yet, so I want to leave them with the ewes just so they don't go downhill too much. These are all the lambs that are 37 kilos and above. They will be going to a field quite close to the farm because they will be going through on Monday to pick out any that are ready to go, and a couple of ewes you can see here broken with them. They will be staying with them as they are slightly leaner, and also will help hopefully guide them getting them in and out of fields. These lambs here are anything below 37 kilos, and they will be getting floated to a field slightly further away from the farm, just where it's onto new grass, and they'll be left for a few weeks, checked daily but not brought back in for weighing. Then we have the ewes here, as you can see, with those lambs that will be our own private kills, heading back out to a fresh bite of grass to keep those lambs thriving, and then they will be heading off the farm later in July, if not the start of August. So with everyone else out the way, we are now taking these slightly smaller lambs across to the sheep handling pens, where we've got a loading bank where we will then be floating them down the road. There's roughly 250-ish here and 250-ish in the slightly heavier batch. So loaded up and ready to head to their new field. I didn't film the loading because it got a wee bit stressful. So I think that's it for this one. As you can see, I'm in a t-shirt. It's still dry. Summer is maybe finally on its way. So there's nothing better though than seeing the lambs out, enjoying some grass, nice and settled. I think they were just at that right point to wean. It'll give the ewes plenty of time to get their condition back, ready for tupping again, and then this obviously lets the lambs push on and get a nice fresh bite of grass. The weather hasn't been kind to them, so hopefully now they will get a nice bit of sun on their backs, and that'll help finish them off. But yeah, back to sheep for this one. Apologies. But next month will be hopefully the start of calving, and I'll be able to share all the weaning, the calving, a bit more cows for you. But in the meantime, thank you as always for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and we shall see you for the next one.